Alright, shalom, shalom, shalom. Back at it again. It's the brother Tazadat from the Great Millstone South Carolina Maintenance Branch. Coming at you, an intrinsic video through the spirit power of the Lord Yahweh Shai. Right now I'm on my way. I'm going to pick up the priest iron wall for the maintenance camp. Great Millstone Maintenance Camp. So we can go out there with the highways and hedges once we meet up with the other occupants. But not gonna be long with it. Get into this lesson, then tell a story. But before I get in this lesson, I want to give all praise and honor to Yahweh, Ba'Shem, Yahweh Shai, Ba'Shem Kakadash. Alright, them honors to the apostle, the elder, and bishop for Great Millstone who taught her this shoe. And who was Shalom to the occupants on the four corners of the earth and in our true righteous city. Alright, Shalom, man. Alright. So, basically, I'm going to get into the lesson, going into Zephaniah 1:18. Because I have this Jake, that I work with, young Jake, as they, supposed to be so-called, I guess he's so-called being this so-called street life, a gang member, want to be in this, street life type stuff, and he was like, man, hey man, he called me about my government name. He's like, hey man, ties, things are getting hard, man. It seems like every time, I pay something, every time I get money, I gotta pay something, man. I said, yeah, I definitely understand that, hey, likewise, but I didn't go into, details about it, trying to keep it Clark Kent, how Clark Kent is Superman, man, because you get into it, start speaking about the Bible, you got other people had a disagreement, which can lead to, a big old altercation where, somebody might get mad and stuff and don't like that and, get fired over, but enough ranting. But long story short, he was going into, he said, man, I gotta get me some more money, man. And I gotta hit it lick or rob somebody, man. Cause, hey, this right here ain't gonna make it, man. Alright, working all the long hours. And I barely had money in, man, cause, he was saying that, his old lady is, his old lady and, another lady, his side chick, on birthdays on the same day, he said, and he had to buy stuff for them, trying to satisfy them and keep them from jumping down his throat or jumping on his back. But, but he was saying that, hey, it seemed like, bills always roll around when it's time for you to get paid, man. He said, man, I gotta do something. I gotta do something, man, to get right, man. Like I say, he mentioned talking about robbing somebody or hitting it lit, or, scamming, man. But clearly, of course, as they say, he's a YN, but he said he don't classify himself as a YN. But hey, you doing YN stuff, man. Thinking like a YN. Alright? But all he's talking about is money, 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 man. Alright? But he's talking about that and what he's gonna do during the time when Jacob was shoveling, all hell is break loose, man. During the hour of temptation, man. Alright? So if this simple-minded, Jake like that, how much more than one, who do have money, man? And when Big Bro Yahweh Shai return, It be they let them and start collecting souls of 2/3 of so-called Nigga to the Native American, then how would he feel then, man? But I'm gonna go ahead and get this, man, because he keep talking about money, man. But not one time he mentioned the Lord Yahweh Bashim Yahushai, man. Alright, so we're going to get this. This is Zephaniah chapter 1, jumping down to the last verse, 18 verse. And it says, neither their silver nor their gold shall be able to deliver them in the days of the Lord Yahweh Bashim Yahushai Ram. But the whole land shall be destroyed, shall be devoured by the fire of his jealousy. And he shall make even a speeding record of them that dwell in the land. Right, so the Lord Yahweh Bashim Yahushai, alright, the Lord said, neither their silver nor their gold will be able to deliver them in the day of the Lord Yahweh Bashim Yahushai Ram, man. Alright, like I said, especially this, simple-minded Jake, talk about getting money and stuff, or want to do this, alright, but not one time he mentioned the Lord Yahweh Bashim Yahushai. And like I stated earlier, man, you think this simple-minded Jake think like that? How much more the ones who do have money, man? Alright, they got their money, alright, but they still don't, have no faith in the Lord Yahweh Bashim Yahushai, man. You got your entertainers, your favorite rappers, your music industry, the music industry, alright, the sports industry like your LeBron James and your Patrick Mahomes and your Tom Brady's. They think they have all this money, alright, but how much more, it's gonna be until the Lord Yahweh Bashim Yahushai take all of that away, man. Alright, especially when he come back with them 200 million nuclear missiles and come back on the fathership, man. Alright, because the Lord Yahweh Bashim Yahushai, he's about to bring that round, man. Alright, in that day, alright, when the big brother Yahushai return, alright, no money, no silver, no gold, no money can deliver you out of the Lord Yahweh Bashim Yahushai rap. I don't know how much, I don't care how much money you got, man. How much money you trying to tempt the Lord with? It's not gonna work, man. Alright, cause you been had a chance to get the song right, or you been had a chance, to get it right with the Lord Yahweh Bashim Yahushai, man. Alright, because there's no excuse, man. Hey, the man of the Lord is out there on the highways and hedges each and every day, man. Doing sit-down videos. Alright, doing videos, man. Fellowship with Akim. But the times that we are coming in right now, man. Alright, you ugly women of Eve, you gonna wish that you had a man of the Lord, man. Alright, because hey, no money that you claim you getting, you independent woman, talking about you got money. Alright, you independent women. Alright, like I said, especially let's say in the sports industry, the music industry. Alright, none of that would deliver you for the Lord Yahweh Bashim Yahushai round, man. I don't care how much you have, man. Alright, once again, this is Zephaniah 1:18. It says, neither their silver nor their gold shall be able to deliver them in the day the Lord Yahweh Bashim Yahushai ram. But the whole land shall be devoured by the fire of his jealousy. Right, so the Lord Yahweh Bashim Yahushai is telling you, man. He's warning you, man. Alright, that this place, America, aka Babylon the Great, Rome 2.0, alright, it's going to be destroyed, man. Alright, it's going to be destroyed with them 200 million nuclear missiles and fire for the fathership, man. Alright, point blank period. Alright, why? Because, you know, 2/3 the so-called nigga allowed to the Native American, you see where your faith is at. You see where you got your faith in. Alright, you got it in, you know, men. Not only men, but you got it in Esau, the so-called white race. You got your face up, and you know, you got your face. It's like a face. You got your faith in Esau instead of the Lord Yahweh Bashim Yahushua, man. I think everything is going to be okay, man. Just because you're getting your little FRNs right now, man. But in that day, you know, during the time of Jacob, Jobin, and all hell is breaking loose. Alright, you're going to then try to pay the Lord off, but it won't work, man. Alright, so once again, the Lord said, in that day, that He's going to destroy this place. You know, the whole land shall be devoured by the fire of His jealousy, man. And He's going to do that, man. The Lord Yahweh Yahushua is going to show you better than I can tell you, man. Okay? And it says, continue on, it said, make even expedience on them that dwell therein, right? So He's going to, you know, toast this place very, very soon, man. Alright? The Lord don't give a damn how much money you have, man. Or what your status is in this world, man. If you're not a Israelite, and ultimately, if you're not a man of the nation of Israel, alright, you are going to be destroyed, man. Alright, because 2/3, they're going to be destroyed on the side. They're not going to make it in the kingdom of heaven, you know, on the side, man. That's why, you know, they doing what they doing now, thinking they getting it away with it. But the Lord said His eyes are 10 times brighter than the sun, man. And not on top of that, hey, the Lord Yahweh Yahushua give you this place, or give you these things to be comfortable in this place, man. Alright, because it's not given unto you, man. The elect has attained it, but the rest was blinded, man. Alright, and during that day and time, man, you're going to need the Lord Yahweh Yahushua, but it's going to be too late, man. Alright, because He's going to take His men off the streets. And you're going to try to pay the Lord off, man, with your money. But that's not going to, you know, that's not going to happen with the Lord Yahweh Yahushua, man. Alright? I'm going to read it over. Zephaniah 1:18, it said, neither their silver nor their gold should be able to deliver them in the days of the Lord Yahweh Yahushua wrath, right? So the Lord Yahweh Yahushua said, neither your silver nor gold shall deliver you in the day of my wrath, man. Alright, so when the Lord Yahweh Yahushua said He's going to do something, best believe He's going to do it, man. Nothing will save you on this side, man. Especially 2/3. You're not going to be saved on this side, man. Alright, because the Lord Yahweh Yahushua, He about to show you His wrath soon. Very, very soon, especially the ones who think they know everything, man. That they think they know who the Lord is, or how He operates. None of that. But the Lord Yahweh Yahushua, hey, He's going to destroy this place, man. And hey, He said it in Isaiah 65:15, man. Alright, but the Lord Yahweh Yahushua said in Zephaniah 1:18, by the fire of His jealousy. And the Most High is a jealous power, man. Alright, He want to be worshipped. He need to be worshipped, man. Alright, but you people, you know, y'all like to serve other powers, other gods, and do other things, listen to other doctrines, and have faith in other doctrine, instead of having faith in the Lord Yahweh Yahushua, true doctrine, man. Alright? So the Lord Yahweh Yahushua, He's going to destroy this place off the face of the earth, man. Alright, and He said that in Amos, you know, 9 and 8, man. But he did say he will not utterly destroy the house of Jacob. Alright, this place have to be cleansed, man, by the fire of his jealousy, man. Alright, because this place is filled with a whole bunch of abomination, man. Started with, Esau Edom, man. Our number one heathen nation enemy, man. Alright, then follow along with your other heathen nation, man. But it seems like you people don't want to get the song right, man. You continue on a party and bullshit, man, and thinking everything's sweet. Alright, but when the Lord Yahweh Shimon Shai, when he makes his, his move, it's gonna be too late, man. Then once again, you're gonna try to pay off the Lord, but it's not gonna work, man. Alright, I'm gonna read it all the way through, and then I'm gonna close it out, man. Cause I just want to get this point, man. Cause this Jake, that all he talks about money, 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 man. If he talked about money, how much more the ones in the circus as well, man? Not even the one in the circus, but the one who have money, man. What their mindset is, man. And they still put the Lord Yahweh Sheba Shai after Esau, man. Alright? But this is Zephaniah 1:18. It says, neither their silver nor their gold shall deliver them in the days of the Lord Yahweh Sheba Shai wrath. But it says, by the fire of his jealousy, for he shall make even a sweet remnants of them that dwell in the land. Right. So the Lord Yahweh Sheba Shai, he's going to get the ones that dwell in this place, that make this, that put money before him. He's going to destroy them, man. Very soon, man. Especially the times that we're coming in, man. Hey, the Most High Yahweh Shimon Shai, there is a power that does not lie. Since the Lord Yahweh Shimon Shai said he's going to toast this place, best believe it, man. Alright, because your LeBron James, your Jay-Z, and Tom Brady, Patrick Mahomes, etc. The ones that have this money, you're going to try to pay off the Lord's, wrath, but it's going to be too late, man. The Lord don't get down like that, man. You have plenty of opportunity to get the song right. Alright, when the men of the Lord was out there on the highways and hedges, man. Alright? Alright. Just like that Jake that worked with me. He got plenty of opportunity to get the songs right. Alright, literally Lord, well, I brought this out. You got a man of the Lord standing right next to him, which is me. Alright, I'm praying to be probably elect men of the hopeful elect. But Jake don't want to listen because he already got his mind made up, man. Alright, so in that day the Lord may give him all this money, but what will he do when the Lord come visit him, man? He gonna try to pay the Lord off as well with money? Alright, but that's not gonna work, man. But enough, ranting and talking. Lord would, as this was, little video was, edifying, man. Because he's about to make his return soon, man. Alright. But hey, just like I started, I'm gonna end the same way. I want to give all praise, go honor to Yahweh, Bashem, Yahweh Shai, Bashem and Kakadash. Them honors to the pastor, elder, and bishop, a great minister who taught us the truth and who were today. Shalom to the Akin and Akwa on the four corners of earth and all true righteousness and sincerity. Until next time, Shalom.